If you're not looking at the camera, then you have to speak up.
I mean, in shot though, you're still getting the silhouette of my crap hat.
It's lovely hat.
I mean, proper Manchester hat.
You got to like fit the bill, you know.
Like a proper British labourer. What would I say? This whole thing came about because when I got here I was just so mesmerised by the landscape and the colour of it up beyond the sculpture park. So the yellow and the browns are so beautiful, and then like at sunset and against the sky and the brightness of the landscape because of the light. It's very not British. Just really beautiful landscape. But then I was intrigued about how intensive the management was of the formal parts of the landscape. So noticed quite a lot of houses have got lawns and sprinklers going, and like turf roofs. But just the labour involved in that seems a little absurd when you've got that beauty surrounding you. And isn't it interesting that you would want that? That's your desire, is to have a green lawn, and the management involved in that. So I decided I should have my own lawn. But in the driest part of the sculpture park, so there's a good striking contrast between the beautiful kind of golden grasses and then a short green lawn. And the size of the circle is dictated by the circumference of the spray of a sprinkler. And the sprinkler will be going constantly, or as much as we possibly can that practicalities will allow, as in if it's just a massive downpour, we might not put it on. And of course in winter in the frosts it won't be on. So it's got to be practical as well, but it means it's a lawn that you can't particularly use because the sprinkler's always going, so it's pointless, pretty much. So that's my point on the landscape, is has no function whatsoever, and that's the piece of work. So it's taken us this long to make the lawn. We're on about day 6 now. And it looks great. I was just saying to Tammy now, quite like it brown. Should we leave it brown? She rings Stefan. Don't get him to get the lawn. And we're using indigenous grasses for the lawn, so it's a species that will adapt really well and that'll look nice, and it'll always have that contrast with the grasses around it. So although it might not be bright green in winter, and it might actually go like a silver colour during the winter, but it'll still have that presence in the landscape because of the difference. And I think at that point you'll not know as a viewer what it is about. You'll be like, oh, that's a circular piece of different colour lawn or different colour landscape. So but the sprinkler is permanently installed. We're about to install it this afternoon. Will that do you?
Show me your hands.